Hello, welcome back to my channel. So the next track from Mainstream Sellout by Machine Gun Kelly is Sid and Nancy. So I'm hoping for a little more of like an us against the world, like romantic vibe. Maybe like, he can tap into his relationship with Megan Fox, get something that, just just gives you like that relationship vibe. That's what I'm hoping for. So let's dive right into it. It's definitely about like two people who are just completely consumed by each other. So, like, you fall asleep together, you wake up together, you're on each other's minds, like, you do drugs together, all that shit. So, what I was hoping for. So, just having someone who will like ride for you, who will be there through the tough times, like when you're down or when you're angry or when you're like stuck in your coping mechanisms. It's just really nice to have someone who can just be there for you, and that seems to be like what this song is about. Also, just like visually, it's really interesting that the lyrics to this song are written on a car instead of like graffitied on the wall like all the other lyric videos. But yeah, he tends to have cars be involved in his music videos. I've mentioned before. What was it? It was the song he did with Black Bear on his last album, My Ex's Best Friend. So maybe that's like a relationship thing. Like, I feel like he contextualizes a lot of his relationships through time that they spend riding around in a car or times that they spend driving around. So interesting little. So yeah, very morbid, like that idea of like if we die together, or I'd rather die than see you with someone else. So a very intense relationship. Not necessarily a healthy one, but I'd say there's a lot of love here. Like there's a lot of like love between the lines and all of that just like, extra emo intensity. There's a lot of affection, I think, and a lot of like support between the two people, but also a lot of crazy shit. So you got to find your balance, I guess. Interesting. So like the lyrics of the song, like these are her words and mine. It's like a joint note that they're writing on like some Romeo and Juliet shit of yeah, like both planning to go out at the same time, and like their intense love affair, and like the two gunshots at the end very much solidified that. So I don't know if I would say it's a romantic song, but it definitely highlights like the intensity of a relationship of two people who are very emotionally dependent on one another, or just like very codependent in general. So it's a reflection of a certain type of relationship, not necessarily one that I would want to be a part in. Because while I'm a ride or die, not like that, not in a Sid and Nancy murder suicide way. But it's a jam. Pop off.